Hey everybody, it's Becky. I just have a design team project to show you guys, and this is my last one for October. Finally made it on the last day. Um, what I've done is I've made a tag, and it goes with a cigar box and a card that I've made too. So I used the romance novel. If for those of you that like regularly watch my videos, like you'll recall the cigar box and the card that I made a few videos back. It wasn't too long ago. So um, let me just go over and show you. First, let me just remind everybody the sale that's going on, 20% off both stores. Zibbit, you don't need a coupon, but Etsy, it's sale 20, and I'll post the link and the coupon code below. So let me just go over what I did and show you guys. The first thing is I used these giant tags, the number 12 size, and they're by Ink Essentials, I think. And there's the measurements. So it's one of the giant tags, and I just cut it, and then for the bottom piece, I just put the eyelets in, and did some lace through them. So it's still one tag, I just cut it. So I did use the romance novel. Let me just pick it up and show you guys. So I don't know, it's kind of got a lot going on. The first thing that I did, this is the back, is I put this paper down, this pattern paper. So this is like the bottom layer, and it's the top and the bottom. And then let me just open this up really quick. And then I forgot to distress the edges, so I just kind of distressed it with the Prima tool a little bit. I don't know if you guys can really see, just by like using that file on it. And then I used my vintage photo, and I also used knotted wood, the Prima chalk edgers. So that's what I did on edges, and I just cut it the shape of the tag. And then here is, I just put this piece of paper down, and I distressed it and ripped it. And then I used some laces like underneath where I've ripped it, and the laces that I used right here is this one, and I've cut it. So it's actually like all one piece, but I cut it to put in here. And this is from Craftsupplies1. I've used this a lot, so you guys have probably seen it before. And then the one that I used over here is this one. And it's the thicker crochet. It's really, really pretty. I love it. And so I stuck that in over there. And then up here is this one. Oh, maybe if I can get a hold of it here. It's this one. And all of these are from Craftsupplies1, and I just stuck it in there. And then I just used cheesecloth, like right here and right there. And then down here in the corner, I used some. And then this is, I actually put this away, but this is that black organza. It's like box pleated trim, and it's got satin down the middle. But what I did was I put this Chinese braided trim, this stuff, down the middle. And so that's what I did there. And then up here in the corners, this is from Craftsupplies1, but I don't have any more because I actually only had a little bit left. I think it was like 5 little pieces like this that was left, and so I finished using that. I used this paper doily that I had, and I don't remember where I got that. Somebody gave it to me, gifted it to me, and I don't remember who. I think it was either Trisha or Becky. So if you did, thank you. Let's see, what else did I do? And then this is a Prima clock, and this is a little filigree from Craftsupplies1. It's this square one behind the lion head. And then this is just a lion head pull from my stash. And these are just Prima gears. And then these little things are the mesh bling that Julie carries. And I just cut, you know, one little circle out and put them in the middle because they kind of looked bare. And then this is one of those bikes from Craftsupplies1, and I just put some pearls, halfback pearls from my stash in the center. And this flower is from my stash. And then I just cut, you know, one of the little things off the tag, off the paper line, and stuck that in there, and a little stamp. And then these are all trims except for the black seam binding from Craftsupplies1. This one looks like this, but I cut it apart. And the rest I've shown you. So that's pretty much what I did. The texture is that snow stuff, that snow text in the bottle with the, you know, pen. You can write with it. And then over here, I got the idea for this tag like this from Anne, and I think she's Xanerro1, Xanerro. She did a romance novel tag, and she did an envelope that would open like this, and I thought it was really cute. So that's what I did, and then I fussy cut this typewriter out of the paper, as well as this little tab, and then I just used Velcro, and I stamped the inside with just one of my Prima stamps, and then I just stuck a note card in that I distressed and inked with vintage photo on that. And then, so that closes like that, and that's what it looks like. I did put gesso on a little bit, and then I just used some chain from my stash, and then these, I just made a little charm out of, you know, beads from my stash, and then this is a Tim Holtz thing that says genuine, and I just hook it to the lion head, and it's just got a little lobster clasp on it. Of course I'm not going to be able to do it on camera here. And I just hook it to that, and then to help keep it close because it's kind of bulky, I just use this little clip here, up here in the corner, and it keeps it closed pretty good. So this little clip is from the engraver line, and it was black, all black, so I figured it would go pretty good. And then this little charm I made, and these are the aluminum flowers, aluminum flower beads from Craftsupplies1, and then this is a little acrylic flower bead cap from Craftsupplies1. And then those are just beads from my stash. And then this is a key from Craftsupplies1. I just hung there. And then here in the front, I just put cheesecloth down. And then these leaves are from my stash. This flower used to be white, and it's the white ones with the pearl like centers, pearl ball centers. And I sprayed it with my Flat Fabio Pink Lady Pink and my Starburst, which is Cotton Candy Pink. And then I took a stamp, my script stamp, and I stamped it with black soot distress ink. And so that's why it looks like that. And then of course I went over it with that texture paint, that Snow Tex. And then this is all of these are flowers from Craftsupplies1. So this is the white with like the center. It's like a daisy. And then these are some turquoise 1/2 inch flowers. And this is a black one, and these I think are 1.5 inch, but I took some petals off, so it kind of reduced it. And then these are the pink ones with like the paintbrush centers. And then that's a calla lily. And then this is a two-tone turquoise and white flower. And then I just stuck a spring in there and a keyhole. And then up here is another stamp from the paper line I just cut out and inked the edges. And of course the cheesecloth and the texture. And then I went over it with the white chalk edger. And then here on the bottom I just put the eyelets, and this lace trim I got from Christina. Thank you, Christina. It did have a border on it, but I cut it off so that it would just be like that. And I hung the bottom piece. And this is some more of that lace that's like this. And I just tucked it in up there, and then that's more of that heavy crochet, so pretty. And then I did a love, and these are those new Prima words, and I inked it up with my chalk edgers, the blossom tree, and the moss green, and a little bit of the knotted wood, and pastel brown, and then some texture, that snow text. And then I cut this out of the paper and dotted it up. And then these flowers are from Craftsupplies1. This one isn't, that one's just from my stash just because I wanted a smaller black, and actually it was like a brown, but I put the black soot distress ink on it and made it darker. So I did tuck in some Prima flowers. There's that, and then it's also tucked in down there. You can't really see it anymore. It's got covered up. And then that's another flower from my stash. And then this lace right here is the same that's up here in the corner. I just tucked it in right there. It was actually the last piece that I had. And then there's some more of that pink. And then I used one of those Tim Holtz safety pins and put it through right there. Thought it was cute. And then this is a bird cage from Craftsupplies1, and then let me switch hands. This is a maple leaf right here from Craftsupplies1 in our charms. And I think that's it. And then this butterfly, it has the pearl trim, the half-back pearl trim. It's this stuff. I use it all the time. Like, I'm sure most people have seen it. And so I put that in the middle of the butterfly. And this butterfly is just a Sizzix punch out. And I just did a couple pieces of the paper and put some texture on it with the snow text. And then these corner filigrees are just from my stash, and I just stuck those on there, and I think that's it. And these ones, these are so cute. These are like mulberry paper ones that Julie carries, and they're so cute. I haven't had a chance to use them, so I was really kind of excited when they kind of fit. And then these are just a rosebud from my stash. I think that's it. I did the same thing with the paper down here. You know, I distressed it and ripped it and stuff as I did up here. Oh, and then right here, I forgot to tell you, and this is just the same paper as the back. I just ripped a strip of it and put it there. And then there's some more of that lace that's right here that I tucked in right there. And then cheesecloth. I think that's everything. And then here's the back view. That's just the back. I'm going to put my name on it. So, the big news, I think that's everything. The big news that I have with this tag is I am actually giving it away. And what I'm doing is, before I do that, let me go over this. I forgot to tell you guys. The little tags that I have inside, these are just the paper line, and I just stamped the back because it's the A4 size. And this lace is this one that you can get, and I just cut it apart. I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, guys. I'll finish with my news in just a minute. So it's this, and I just put a flower, a little pink flower from Craftsupplies1 and some texture on top. And then this one, I took my script stamp and I stamped, and I tried to put like a flower stamp with my moss green chalk edgers, but it didn't really pop up too much. And then I just went over it with a white chalk edger. And this black flower I got from Sharon Hall 5030 here on YouTube, my very first swap. And I just put some texture on it and some gesso and did that. And then I stamped the back as well. So those are my tags, and they go inside. Let me see if I can do it quickly, because I took them out and then I forget. So they just sit in there, so whoever gets this, they can write on it, or I'll write on it, the person that it gets to. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so back to my news. And I'm doing this for people that watch my videos and my faithful followers because I really appreciate you guys. And if you want to spread the word, it's fine. I'm not going to announce it in my like in my title or whatever, because I kind of felt bad about my balloon because I kind of felt like it needed to go to people. Like, not that I appreciate everybody, but like I should have done it like this. And so for this, I'm giving away this, and I'm giving away my cigar box that goes with it and the card. So it's all three of these things, and it's open to international, so I'm giving these away. So I guess the people that know are the people that watch this video all the way through to the end. So I'm giving this away, so I'm trying to think. If you watch this through the video or through the end or whatever, and you want to be entered to win these three things, and I'm going to fill the box with some goodies and probably send, a few extra surprise things. If you want to be entered to win, just make a sentence with the word box in it, and you'll be entered to win these three things and some surprise goodies with it. This is my DT call project for Discount Paper Crafts, and then this was also my design team project for Craftsupplies1, and then I just barely did that. So let me know what you guys think, and head on over to Craftsupplies1, and don't forget to enter for the drawing for these. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.